Nigel, how would you describe yourself as a player right now?
I would describe myself as a all around player, especially coming in to this team. I feel like that everything that I do is needed, um, coming from the offense end and defense end, and being a leader. Even though being very young, I feel like that with the previous experiences of playing on really good teams, that I feel like I could bring some of those ways onto this team. Just being able to be part of a leader, even though I'm kind of young.
Within that, how important do you feel like scoring the ball for this team is going to be for you personally?
I feel like the whole team can really score. I mean, there's not really a scoring problem that we're gonna find, but I'm definitely a scorer that can be used in part of our offenses, especially with all the talent that we have on the team. I feel like that anybody can at any given night can put up some pretty good numbers, and I just feel like I can definitely score when it's needed, and then when it's not needed, I can definitely do all the other things and all the other little things that can help us win.
Hey Nigel, would you call yourself more of a true point guard or more of a kind of a dual threat guard?
I would call myself a true point guard. Um, I mean, I'm definitely able to do everything that a point guard is supposed to and everything that's needed um, on the court, and especially being able to score, shoot, get assists, even rebound at my size, and play defense really well. I just feel like that's just a true point guard aspect, and be able to lead on the court as well.
Do you feel like you fit in with these guys really well already?
Yeah, I feel like the chemistry's already there. I feel like we've been playing together a lot longer than it's been. We only had, I don't know, 15, 16 practices. I feel like we've been, together a couple years already.
I asked Montavious this, but what was the team's reaction when you guys saw that you were picked last in the preseason Big 12 poll?
Everybody sees it. The whole team see it. All the coaches seen it. It just gives us extra fuel to the fire. I mean, everybody's doubting. So, I mean, we're expected to be last. So that kind of, pushes us to go harder every day. The days that we don't want to practice, the days that we don't want to lift weights, it just gives that extra fuel and motivation to do it and go harder at it.
Thanks, Nigel. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey, Nigel. I'm curious what your relationship is like with Rodney Williams. Since he's kind of an older guy coming from JUCO, what have you kind of gotten? What have you learned from him in his game?
Man, me and Rudy's relationship is actually really well. Things we can pick up from each other, like on the court. He's the older guy, so he's kind of been through, the college experience. So, we push each other every day. Like I coming in, he was kind of more, experienced with the movement and things like that. So I kind of watched and learned some things from him. He kind of pushes me every day, offensively and defensively. So it kind of makes each other better. We kind of contradict off each other's game, and I feel like that'll be, a double threat for when games start.
And I understand K-State's been recruiting CJ Gunn. He's a guy you've known for pretty much your whole childhood. How cool is that to see and to be a part of that?
It's really good. I'm always any guys that I know that's definitely getting recruited by the school that I'm at. I'm always pushing towards them. Giving a little voice in their ear. That we really want them here, and it feels really good. To have people that's really close to you, that really well, getting recruited by the same school as you, and it'd be really well to have him here with us.
Yeah, I got another one for you, Nigel. What was it about the way K-State recruited you, or just this place in general, that made you believe that coming here was the right place? I remember when you committed, it was the summer, and Bruce was kind of shocked that you did it so early. What made you pull the trigger?
I could just tell by the feeling that I had that I didn't have anywhere else. Even though it was really far from home, I felt like this was definitely the place for me. All the facilities, all the players, and all the coaches, I just felt like this was like a home for me. I feel like we had a chance to be really good. I feel like I had a chance to be really good here. And I just felt like I knew I had to make the decision, and I wanted to be the first one to do it, and I kind of shocked everybody, my parents and all. But I'm really happy with the decision that I made.
And I want to get your perspective on this. All the other guys said that the big guys in your team right now, like Casey and Davion, are really good finishers. Their shooting percentage is real high. Is that what you've noticed? And I guess how do you approach that when you do see guys finishing in the paint? How much easier does that for you to get them the ball?
Man, these two guys are, impressing me a lot. They battle every day. Casey's doing really well finishing inside the paint. That kind of makes my job easier. Just being able to feed him, get the ball into him, and then, expecting a good assist. Both of them really athletic, so, kind of makes it easier for me coming off the screen. If they help too much, I can easily throw a oop to them, and they'll both go get the ball. And, kind of makes the job easier for us guards, especially with their size, their screening ability, and then their ability to be able to move, and their hands, their catching ability is really well. And I haven't seen that out of many big men, and I'm really impressed by it.
Yeah, Nigel, was wondering also, you talked about being a true point guard, but also you're a pretty good shooter. Do you see situations where you'll have two of you point guards in the game and you maybe play off the ball a little bit more?
I do see that, that ability being able to happen. Maybe playing more of a guard-heavy team, that we could be on the court at the same time, playing with each other and contradicting off each other. I also do see being able to, like even Mike or DG being able to bring the ball up, and I can come off the ball. Like, I don't have to bring the ball up every time, especially with their ball handling abilities. Even Monty bringing the ball up at times, just being able to play faster, being able to move into the offense quicker. And I just feel like that would be more opportunities to play off the ball. And then even when we have to settle down, then I can go get the ball and be a true point guard.